Tomorrow's headlines today, and this morning, just days until the election, we're taking a deep dive into election integrity. And here with me now is Kyle Ingram of the News and Observer. Kyle, welcome back.
Thanks for having me.
So let's start out with the legal challenges. In your report, you detail about a flurry of election lawsuits filed by Republican lawmakers. Could they impact the election?
They might. The Republican National Committee has filed at least 5 lawsuits against the State Board of Elections, alleging that a litany of voting practices could lead to ineligible voters casting their ballots in this election. Perhaps the most notable one argues that 225,000 voters who are currently on the rolls might be ineligible, and they're asking for those voters to either be removed from the rolls or cast provisional ballots.
That's a lot. Okay. Now, what about misinformation? We're hearing a lot about that term this election season. What are some of the most common misconceptions going around right now?
There's been a lot of misinformation spreading about the idea of non-citizen voting. In reality, it's an extremely rare practice. There's been studies conducted by conservative and liberal organizations that have found almost statistically insignificant amounts of non-citizen voting. In North Carolina, there was actually a new law implemented this year that was intended to find non-citizens on the rolls through jury lists. So far, since they've implemented that, they've only been able to find 9 potential non-citizens on the state's voter rolls.
9, less than single digits.
Yes.
Okay. Well, before we go, we have to talk about the folks in western North Carolina impacted by Hurricane Helene. What's being done to make sure that those folks can vote?
Yes. So the State Board of Elections and the General Assembly have implemented multiple measures to make it easier for people in Western North Carolina to vote. They allowed for those county boards of elections to move their polling places if needed to account for damage that was taken up by the hurricane. And they've also given them some more opportunities to get their absentee ballots in. They can turn those into any county board of elections in the state, not just the county that they're from.
All right, so they won't be left out.
Yes.
Okay, that is Kyle Ingram, political reporter with the News and Observer. Thanks again.
Thanks for having me.